What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Power back here with a brand new Call of Duty mobile video. Now, in today's video, as you can see, I'm in a new spot. And today I'll be showing you my settings. So, starting off with the very basics, this is my HUD. I forgot. I'm going to get rid of, whoops, that's not my camera. I'm gonna get rid of my camera and this really quick, so you guys can see the entire thing. My left middle finger controls the crouch and jump button, as seen right here, and I guess emote button if you want to include that. My ring or index finger controls the shoot and the reload button, as well as the weapon swap, and this thing which like picks up a grenade that hasn't completely blown up yet and that throws it back at them. And those are just if you get an extra streak. And then my right index controls all of this up here, all this stuff over here: operator and weapon inspect, settings, the thingy, all of that. It all controls it. Then my thumb controls, obviously, my aim, and then the plant the bomb, which is also the nuke button, and then the score streaks, and then obviously my other thumb does all the running around. I'm on a 13-inch iPad Pro M4, so if you guys have a 12.9-inch, or you guys have an 11-inch, or you guys have a 14-inch Samsung Galaxy Tab, my HUD will not work for you, just to say the least. If you do want to copy the style of my HUD, you're more than welcome to just pause the video at any point and do it on your own. And you can, like, still paste the HUD code inside of your game and then alter it however you want to, if you would like that. But otherwise, it will be in the description down below. And yeah, BR, it's the same. I don't know. MP mode for basic settings, I will scroll through this pretty slowly, but feel free to pause at any point again. To the graphics, I run medium and ultra, and I do have my own custom coloring for endgame. And then audio, these are by far not probably the best audio settings, but they work for me. And I understand that some of you might be against this. For the longest time, I was using fixed speed on the iPad, and that is because, you know, big screen, lots of room to look around, all that. And I kind of started experimenting it. And as you've seen the last couple of weeks since the beginning of the year, I've had this sensitivity. And it is Speed Excel with a 49 acceleration rate. And I do have the operator skill slightly adjusted down. And then these are my camera sense. And no, I do not use gyro, so all this stuff is turned off. none of the rest really matters, so we're just going to move on from that. As far as loadouts go, some of these are serious and some of them are not. So starting at the very beginning with the trial loadout, this is just a BP50 that doesn't have a digital iron sight. That's the only reason I have this, is because sometimes I don't feel like using the mythic one, so I just use this one because it has a nice clean iron sight. This is the build for the BP50. And then streaks don't really matter. I do advise that you guys use UAV and advanced UAV, and you can put whatever in the other slot. This is my most expensive loadout. Onto loadout number 2 is my Rushing Fennec build. This is the build that I use when I want to play aggressive in SND. Yes, there is also an EnZi. Do I want to use it? No. Simply said. I forgot that I'm just going to leave my camera off for the entire time because it's covering up the muzzle. But just build for that. And then also, I think the only pistol class that I have in here is this one, and this is the build for it. Now, I do prefer running equals on here, just because it is aggressive class. If I do play with this in the respawn, and it's like a super close range map, like Summit or Nuketown or something like that, I want to use equals. And then sip shots are also vital for an aggressive class. Moving on to loadout number 3, I have my Mythic BP50. Melee to get around the map quick. Kinetic, just to be able to use my gun more. On to our first loadout for the EnZi. This is Roballo and Prozera's build for the EnZi. I've even tried this on the base gun, and I like this build a lot. However, skipping loadout number 5 really quick, this is a build that I use more often. It's a little bit more aggro, and it has more stacked range and better bullet spread. So again, those are pretty similar. Melees to move around quick, kinetic armor. Sim shots and frag. One has a quick fix, so it's going to be a slower build, and this one has gung ho, which would be a faster build. Also has the survival training perk. Moving on to loadout number 5 is my Tundra loadout. Moving on to loadout number 7, this is just my favorite gun in the game. There's nothing more to it than that, really. I just love using this gun a lot. FAR has been my favorite since the gun came out, and it is viable to the BP50 in, I think it's the 15 and more range, so it's really nice. Moving on to loadout number 8 is my Type 19. Now this is the Type 19 class that I used to nuke some top 200 leaderboard players. This is my video class. It is designated for only my videos, and this is the build that I'm working on right now. Actually, it's CX9. And then this is just screwing around, realistically. It's a diamond. It's Mythic DLQ and Mythic Templar, and yeah, there's not really much to this build. It's just a gag build, or gag class. I don't really plan on doing anything stylish with this, but I also have a Mythic DLQ video to work on, so this is here, and that's why it's just taken a while to gather a whole bunch of clips. Those are my settings, and we're just going to move on to some gameplay, not with the CX9, but with the EnZi, since that is the most used gun right now, and then probably FAR or something. I'm not sure yet. Yeesh. This PDW kid. Is that Itachi from what's it called? TikTok? What did I pull out? Is that equals? Why did it pull? What did it pull out? What am I meant to do, bro? What am I meant to do? 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 What am I meant to do?
Come here. Look at me. Hey, look at me. What'd I say? No.
They double peeked. I lost that gunfight. What? What?